What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Power Book 2, season 2, the first reaction. And I have to say, this was by far the best episode of the season so far. It almost felt like a season finale. It was so good. And I like everything about it, except for that damn watch. That watch, they need that was a little bit. But for the most part, this was a very good episode. This is the type of stuff I'll be looking for. And I would give this episode an 8 to an 8.5. Tariq got his ass beat beautifully. Finally, that was beautiful. Perfect. None of the stuff he tried to do worked out. He ended up in jail. And then Ghost had the letter. I knew this where your little ass was going to end up. Right where you deserve to be. That was perfect. When we was watching it in Discord, I thought it was going to be Ghost had a check or something for him. He said, I knew this where you was going to end up. Man, beautiful. This was by far the best episode of Power Book 2 history. Season 1 and 2. The best episode by far. And it just, everything about it was good. For the most part, except for that damn watch. They was able to upgrade the watch now. They got an upgradable James Bond Rolex. They can listen live and then wear a wine. Dude, come on with this watch. Come on. But other than that, it was good. And also, we did get a lot of information out there. I told y'all Tejada would be out by the 5th episode. I said by the end of the 5th or the beginning of the 6th, he'll be free. And that way, it'll kick off between him and Dante, and we got some time to have that work out and play out. And I told y'all that's what was going to happen. I saw how they was setting it up. Monet did kept trying to punk Tariq. He was like, look, you need me. I'm the one that's holding it together for you. Told all the business, even told on Diana. That was his only ally. Told about Drew. Yeah, all kind of info he dropped on that one. She had to let him go. She felt stupid. But, overall, this was a damn good episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think you would rate this episode. Savannah, you say Monet was pissed seeing Lorenzo. You ain't lying. Definitely. Haha, Jaystradamus, you nailed it. Hey, definitely. Hey, Carrie definitely got on the nerves. She dirty. I know a lot of people in Discord were saying that she gonna end up getting killed before this season is over with. I don't think she will die unless Monet kills her because she start back messing around with Zeke. But she was dirty on how she manipulated Lauren. Then was like, nah, don't go. He getting exactly where he deserved. So that right there, that was deep. It was dirty, but she was telling the truth. I don't think Tariq gonna be able to go back to that school. He got his ass beat. He talk about how that judge gonna grant custody to him for his sister. That was a little easy going, especially as beat up as he looked. But overall, it was a good episode. I definitely could give it an 8.5 at the highest, 8 to 8.5. Let's see what you all rating it. We got Jordan Chambers with a 10, William Lawrence a 9, Babe God a 9, Simone JT a 10. See, y'all, some people be giving other episodes a 10. But this was better than the other episodes. A 9 for Bianca. D Weave, you happy to see Tariq get his lights punched out, man? That right there almost got it a 9, though. I ain't gonna lie. Miss Karen with the 9. Brillo, you rated a 9 because of that last scene. Yeah, that was dope. When she came home and the family, they talk about how you keep this a secret. Easy. I ain't know shit either. But you know, overall, this was the best episode of all of book 2, if you ask me. This was their best episode. You say this was fire, Cash Money. C. LaFay, a 10. You know, this would be the perfect time. Jeffrey say, I wish Ghost Voice would have read that to Tariq. Man, that would have been the perfect time to have something like that happen. And it would have been in his voice. That would have been perfect. Perfect way for him to come back, but of course not still come back. That would have been beautiful. Support, you give it a 10. James Parker, a 9. David Williams, a 9. That girl, thanks for the super chat support. You say this was a 10. I felt so sorry for Tariq. Love this episode. I did not feel sorry for Tariq at all. He has been getting away with everything he has ever done since the very first Power. He hasn't paid any cost or responsibility, taken any responsibility for what he's done. He ruined his family. His mother got to live on the run. His dad is dead because of him. His sister is dead because of him. His grandma is on the damn box of wine binge because of him. I mean, he over here manipulating his roommate. I mean, he just dirty all the way around. You know, his professor is dead because of him. I just think, man, he got what he deserved. Of course, mark my words, Tariq will be out of jail by episode 8. So he only going to be fighting through this at the most 3 episodes. At most 3 episodes he'll be fighting this and he'll be free. I don't know how they going to do it. It ain't looking good, but it is no fingerprints of his on that badge. So, I don't know. They got circumstantial evidence. But, you know, I definitely think he'll be out by episode 8. Let's see. You gave it a 9.5, Jeff. Let's see. 8.5, 9. So everybody pretty much, you know, agreed this was a good episode. Probably the best. Von Joyner said a 7. Come on, man. This Tariq getting his ass whooped was better than a 7 right there. I mean, he got whooped. And as much as Tariq get beat up, we never seen him ever once throw any type of shot back. He never once tried to swing or fight back or nothing. Like, it's okay if you get beat. I mean, it ain't okay, but, you know, everybody don't win all the time. But never fighting back, that's a whole nother story. So, I don't know. You say he gonna be out episode 6. His lawyer on the way. His lawyer on the way, but I think it's gonna take at least 2 episodes. I said by the latest episode 8, he'll be out. That'll give 2 episodes to set up for the next season. You know, and also, here go another prediction. I believe that Monet is going to make Mecca think she wants to be with him. She gonna sign away on that paper because Mecca had a paper saying that I'm gonna set you up with this trust fund or whatever, a living trust with this money. And I believe that she gonna sign that paper. He gonna think that she wanna be with him, and then what she's gonna do is he's gonna end up getting killed. They gonna end up finding a way to set him up, And all the money and stuff that he was going to leave them, she going to end up getting. And she going to be like, I can't leave my husband. Watch. She dirty like that. She going to end up getting the money and still leaving with her husband. It may show a little conflict. She may think about it. And also, she probably won't even tell her kids that it was money in that trust for them. She probably pocket it and keep it. But they are all over 21, so she might not be able to do that. Tariq definitely need to learn how to fight. I played the little video of him practicing how to fight before. He definitely need to keep his work up practicing, because dude is in trouble. He can't even swing. I'm with you, Gina. He should have at least threw a punch. He don't know protect yourself at all times. I mean, come on. But that was dope how he got whooped. But here's another thing, is that I told y'all that chef was sneaky. He chopped dude's throat without hesitation. Let him bleed all on the sushi. But they saw on that camera Tariq, right? So I'm pretty sure, because Mecca knows what Tariq looks like, that he knows that was Tariq, and he went back and looked at that tape to see who it was, saw it was Tariq, and the only reason he didn't kill Kane is because of Monet. So we'll see how that play out. That's the one thing I'm still trying to figure out, though, is why is he playing this game with Kane, though? He don't need Kane. He already could do what he trying to do with Monet without Kane, so I'm trying to figure out what's his angle with Kane. What is he trying to get established and get out of this? And, I mean, that's definitely going to be interesting. Now that Tejada is out, now it's going to be a battle of the ball heads. So, here's the thing. Is Lorenzo, because see, she going to end up looking real shady when he just got out of prison. He tired of doing it in the little conjugal visit room. You was talking about you tired of this, you tired of that. Okay, well now I'm here. I'm about to chase your ass all around the house tearing it up, and you always busy. What the hell you doing? Now he might start realizing, oh, okay, she been on some bull this whole time, and he might end up ready to cut her loose. That would be a good switch in a way if it wasn't Mary J. Blige playing the role, because we've seen all the fathers get killed in this show time and time again. Tommy's father, the Ghost's father, who else father got killed? Somebody else's father got killed. Everybody daddy got to die. What if they end up killing Monet? I just thought of that one. But she does deserve it. I mean, Kane got reason to want her dead. Lorenzo, if he find out everything she been doing, could want her dead. Hell, even Diana might want her dead. She trying to control her life. You say we never saw Ghost's father die. I didn't say we saw Ghost's father die. Proctor was a father that died. We saw Ghost die. He was a father. Hey man, you nitpicking on my words. You know what I meant. Support gaming. Ghost is a father we saw die. We saw Proctor, that's a father, die. Y'all know who dead, man. Y'all know, man. It's early. So early it's late. Anyway, Monet, man, I'm with you, Sheena. I'm actually, you say not ready for it to go? I'm ready for it to go. I thought you said ready. Monet, Gina was saying that Monet is the worst mom. And I still think Tasha's very, very bad, but Monet may be worse. She may be worse. The only thing she didn't do is have Kane kill his father, which I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to talk him into doing something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to brainwash him into trying to kill his dad. So, I don't know, man. Monet definitely is very shady. Rock is, you say Rock ain't mother of the year either. Rock is not. None of them are good people. None of them are good moms. But they make Rock look good. That's how bad they are. They actually make Rock look kind of good. At least right now. Although Rock did have him kill his father. That's another father. Daddy dead. This daddy, instead of daddy daycare, this daddy dead camp up in here. Daddy dead care. She had Kane kill his father. But to his credit, he didn't know. But then on her, that might be even worse. You had him kill his father and he didn't even know it was his father. So, yeah, that was pretty bad on Rock's bad. That's, boy, killing a parent. That's like the ultimate sin. Like, damn. Killed your own parent. Like, murder already bad. To murder, no matter how bad that parent is, they did one thing right. And that's to help you come into this world. And they may be horrible people and done some very horrible things. But damn. You know, and I can see if you was that parents that had the kids kidnapped and 10 pounds in the closet or something, they may have to kill to escape. But I don't know. Brillo coming through with the super chat. Thanks, fam. You say Rock is mother of the year. I don't know about that, but they definitely gonna have Renzo killed. Rock had Kane kill his father though. So, and didn't even tell him that's his father, so he could even have any choice in the matter. That's just horrible. But, you know, she still looks a little better than, man, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. Everybody put in the comment who y'all think is worse, Monet, Rock, or Tasha. I know it's a lot of Tasha hate out there. We done seen six, seven seasons of Tasha on the screen, so I know Tasha got a lot of hate, but I don't know, man. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. All right. Shout out to everybody watching. We got 120 plus people in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Appreciate all the support. I'm looking at all these. It's a lot of different ones coming up in here. Slime ball Tasha. See, the thing that's working against Tasha is she has the most episodes of doing a lot of bad stuff. So it adds up more against her. If we see 5 or 6 seasons of all of these ladies on screen, who's to say? Because in one and a half of Monet and just one of Rock, they definitely in the conversation, man. It's a tough one. Definitely. All right, I don't know. Something been going on with my computer lately. I haven't had it connected right, so I haven't been able to normally have my pictures synchronized, which gets on my nerves because it's a couple things that I like to show y'all. Let's see. What's up with Councilman Tate, little brother, little big brother? He's so little, man. He got a little Negrolian complex over here. Black Napoleon, Negrolian complex, man. They was in the Sprinter van. Everybody had to sit down. He was standing up talking about, man, that was them. I knew it was Tariq. He was on it. Let's see what we got up in here. Got a Rock, a Monet, Rock, Monet, 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 Tasha, Monet, Rock, Tasha, Rock, Rock, Monet, Rock, Monet, Rock. See, Monet is on the screen right now, so it's fresh in our mind. Rock is ruthless. Monet. Tasha cheated first. Hey, you ain't never forgetting that one. Tasha. Man. Say my computer works fine. Yeah, right. Support gaming. Where your support, man? Send some support this way. Say no gin. I got plenty on deck over here. Got a little bit of naughty water. Nah, that ain't no gin. That's water, y'all. I've been passed out on live on TV up in here. They be like, Tariq got him another one. Tariq got another body. Tommy's mom. Tommy's mom is bad, but she a drug addict. She ain't trying to get Tommy to kill, at least. But being a drug addict and other stuff, you know, is not good. Don't get me wrong. So, let me see if I can get this thing up here to work. Man, I want to talk about that scene where Tariq was in prison and he got that letter. And dude was like, yeah, I was just instructed to deliver this to you in case you was ever locked up for homicide. And he was like, man, I was hoping I never had to deliver this to you. And I'm like, man, they about to give him a check so he could get out of jail and pay Davis McClain. And Ghost was like, I always knew you'd end up right where you belong. That was perfect, man. Perfect. So, one thing I was saying is, Ghost didn't write that because he didn't think that Tariq would kill him. He had that written because he was trying to get Tariq to stay out of the game, and Tariq wouldn't listen. And so he was putting his will together. Now, if the Ghost was alive and Tariq ended up in prison, I think he would have helped him to get out of prison. But it's coincidence that Ghost was dead and Tariq is the reason he's dead. Well, he pulled the trigger. And then he said, I always knew you'd end up here. But some people was thinking maybe, maybe he may have foresaw Tariq would do this or that. I don't think he foresaw Tariq would kill him. I think he foresaw that Tariq would end up dead or in jail trying to be in this life. And that's why he tried to provide a better way for him. And that just showed, like Josh Evans said, Ghost is a savage right there. That was dope. I mean, he had it planned out. He saw where this was going to go. And, that's just crazy that it ended up happening that way. That would have been perfect if they ended the show like that. If they ended the show and he was locked up for murder and got that letter and then that was the end of the show, period, that would have been dope. That would have been dope right there. But they're not going to end the show like that, of course. He'll get out and, we'll keep going. But that could have been the end of the show, in my opinion. They could have saved that scene till season 5, maybe. I don't know how many letters Ghost got. I knew you'd be back here again. I knew it. So, that was perfect. And if that would have been saved for, you know, the very final episode of the show, I would have thought, damn, that's like one of the dopest endings for a show. But it definitely would have been poetic. And that would have been a perfect way to end that show. All right, so Kobe, you say Tariq don't deserve Lauren. I'm with you on that. This girl driving in a BMW truck, got apartment on deck for him, smart, beautiful, and he over here looking beat up. He looked like Martin Lawrence when he fought the hitman Hearns up in here. He came out all swole up, beat the hell up, and they thought they gonna rent an apartment to him. Dude, you look like you did. You done got your ass whooped. You better say you a MMA fighter for a living. What the hell? But I think that they manipulated Lauren. She should have been smarter than that. They used her fear of her parents against her, and it worked. And you know, that's just crazy. You say Tariq gets no trust fund. They didn't say if you go to jail, you don't get a trust fund. Now, if he go to jail and completes his degree in prison, he probably still get a trust fund. He just gonna be spending it on, you know, bologna sandwiches. You know, I don't know. Yeah, all book smarts and no common sense. She damn sure ain't had no common sense. And she allowed Professor K, she's got to have it to manipulate the hell out of her. She played her, man, like damn Nintendo. Speaking of playing like a Nintendo, what's up with Zeke coming into every room with Drew in there, and he gonna play it off like they playing Xbox? The game ain't even on. Talk about what you doing. How y'all know each other? How y'all know each other? Oh, that night we would like to forget? Yeah, okay. Hey, I got my Kanye West look going on, y'all. Blonde hair, pink sweater. I'm brand new. Come on, man. Zeke is a great actor because he definitely plays the idiot very well. And I don't know, man. Everett, I don't know what made him think all of a sudden that he gonna be in the damn second round of the NBA because Zeke back. If you have first round talent, then you gonna be the first round pick. But if you don't have first round talent, it'll show. Where he was hoping Zeke didn't come back so he could make it to the first round. I mean, that dude, boy. Let me see. Carrie definitely is the most hated on the show right now. She definitely didn't, you know what I'm saying, play Lauren, like, got her set up. And this girl don't even know. Part of the reason that they even was able to even get Tariq is because she was wearing that wire that they upgraded. And they was able to, you know what I'm saying, listen in. And he said, no, I know the book wasn't about Braden. The professor told me what the book was about. So that was enough for them to go ahead and get a search warrant. Which, you know, that was crazy because even while they were sitting in there looking through Tariq's room and everything, they can't find nothing. It's another cop in there. He can't find nothing. But then we got Tate brother in there. And he like, hold on, man. One more thing. And then he able to go right to the drawer and find it. Which, of course, you know, dude already kind of looked in the drawer. And why would Tariq keep that? So, you know, this dude looking in the garbage can. Like he gonna keep evidence of a murder in the garbage can in the dorm room, looking up under the bed and all this. So, I mean, you know, I don't think this evidence is really gonna stick Is no type of way to say Tariq knows this officer, Ramirez. How does he know him? Why would he kill a police officer? And he still has no ties to the murder weapon. So, you know, there's no way to really make this evidence stick. And you see he picked this up with the napkin. Little, you know, his little, you know, meat beater residue napkin over here. Nah, I'm just playing. That might be his damn, handkerchief. But anyway, it would be no fingerprints. He's sitting there looking like, yeah, got him. Hey, man, how is this? This is circumstantial evidence. If Davis McClain is as good as he says, and they made him seem on the show, there's no way they can necessarily say that, you know what I'm saying, Tariq killed these men because he had a badge in his office, in his room. He could say, I found it. Well, he was writing a book about you. Yeah, I know. We was making it up as we go along. He paid me for it. Well, if he paid you, why would you kill him? I didn't kill him. Like, there's no way, you know, they can prove it. Yeah, like I see you say Tariq is not guilty, but he guilty. Yeah, but they gotta, you know, prove it. Police do plant evidence, but they did that in front of that the dean of the school or whatever. He was looking. So this dude right here was watching the whole time. So, I mean, he saw they didn't plant that. But if Braden stepped forward, he can, you know, help Tariq out a whole lot. But he might incriminate himself. Because if he talk about how Kane was in the room, then what you allowing him in the room? How do you know him? So, who knows? But it definitely it doesn't look good for Tariq. He probably will get kicked out of that school. But that badge with a good lawyer is not enough to get you convicted for murder. You know, so we'll see what Davis does and how he plays that. Tariq could say he found it and he planned on giving it back or something, or he just found it, or he could say he never seen it before. There's no fingerprints on it. The badge, you know, it's not enough. So we'll see, man. I don't know how many of you all think that's going to work, but we'll see. And also, who just said, Sheena, that's a good point. That professor was plagiarizing Tariq's work. And I'm surprised they looking at this professor's book, but didn't talk to his publisher, who was going to, well, did the publisher say, no, he didn't. Does the publisher know if he was going to split the money with somebody else? I don't think the publisher knew that he was going to split the money with somebody else. So, maybe he didn't know that just yet. But, you know, I think that, you know, we'll see what happens. I think Davis will definitely get him out. And also, we learned something else this episode about Davis, is that Redman is basically in jail, and he had something to do with it, because he said he'll do whatever he need to do to make sure he stay out. So maybe he took the fall. It said it's in there for some type of you know, homicide or something. So maybe he was helping Davis cover up something that he did. Maybe he hit somebody with his car or anything. Who knows what he did? Beat somebody. We don't know the full, you know, range of what may or may not have happened. But he definitely has a part to play in it. And it seemed that Redman is in there because of him. And I don't know what Redman been doing, but damn, he looking bad, man. Redman was one of my favorite rappers back in the day. His cheeks is all sunk in, man. This dude needs some weight on, man. Redman face looks bad, yo. He look like he 10 years older than Method Man right now. Redman, damn. Redman looking bad. Manslaughter. So, some type of accidental death that he's in jail for. More than likely it was Davis, and he took the rap. He's like, look, you got a future as a lawyer, and I ain't got no future, so, you know, get me out. But, you know, he said he looking like Slender Man. Hey, Redman definitely ain't looking too good, man. He done smoked way too much weed. And I don't know, weed normally make you gain some weight, so I don't know what the hell done happened with Redman, but damn, he ain't looking too good, man. So, you know, you know, anyway, it's interesting that Davis is sitting there talking about, you know, he gonna get sacks. Like I had said in a video before, the whole reason he even got sacks is to get that leverage and get Redman out. And, you know, we'll see if it play out. Casey, you said you think he lost weight because his character has a sickness. No, Redman been looking like this before he came on the show. Redman been looking like this before he came on the show. So, yeah. I wish that you was right, though. I hope that was the case, but I don't know, man. Redman used to be bigger than Method Man at one time. So, yeah, I definitely hope he ain't sickly in real life, though. So, you know, that definitely would be sad, man, for the brother to be going out like Willie Lump Lump. But anyway, let me see. This damn... Oh, man. This damn picture ain't pulling up. These damn pictures ain't working out. Anyway, so what do y'all think about this next episode coming up? We got about 2 weeks before the season, well, the next episode come out, episode 6. I'm about to say season finale. That felt like the season finale. It definitely was the best episode so far. I think that Monet is definitely in trouble because she got 2 men after her right now. I don't think that she gonna tell Zeke that she's his mama and Mecca's the daddy, especially now that her husband is out. She thought she could probably tell him that, and he locked up, so ain't nothing he could do about it, and she could just leave and move on with her life. Now, if she tells Zeke that she's the mom, maybe he'll find out, and that'll cause even more questions to have to be answered that she ain't ready to answer. So I think that she definitely is not going to tell Zeke in the next episode or 2 that she's the mom. And I think Mecca's going to start getting impatient and is going to probably roll up on Zeke and maybe start talking to Zeke. See, that's the thing, is that he ain't came to Zeke yet, which is what makes me not understand why not. Like, he came up to Kane. He's spending all this time with Kane, getting to know Kane. He should have been doing that with Zeke. He should have been trying to get to know Zeke, taking him shopping, telling him he a booster or whatever he could have been saying to him, and that he want to be a part of his life or be his friend. So far, he ain't said nothing to Zeke. So he just gonna pop up out the blue, I'm the pappy. Like, what? That don't make no damn sense. If anything, he should have been slowly coming along and being friends with Zeke instead of Kane. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, maybe he being friends with Kane so that he can have control over her organization, because now he's the plug. So now he's got control over her organization without her even knowing it. And so we'll see what happens. Young boy, you said Mecca's a simp. He definitely is still in love with that Nay Nay Nana up in there. He wants some more Nay Nay's Nana. And he's definitely making a bad mistake by trying to give her that money and leave a living trust or a living will for her and the kids, unless it's just all on paper and symbolic and he don't never file it. I mean, why would you be trying to give her money? I guess he figures that's something that she needs, is to feel secure. And if she gets with him, then she'll feel secure knowing that her kids will always be taken care of and that he'll be there with her. But, I mean, if he really wanted to make her feel secure, if she divorced her husband, then she can marry him. So I don't know. T.S. Willis, you say, how do you think Tariq will get out? That's a good one. That's a real good one. So Tariq does know a lot of information. I think first off, it's circumstantial evidence against Tariq right now. And Davis will get him out on bail. So I think Tariq may be out on bail at first, within an episode or two. And while he's out, he'll figure out who set him up. And he may end up getting with Lauren. She'll tell him about the watch. And then he'll be using that to continue talking, except he'll be telling information that will point him in a different direction. She'll probably talk to him when he get out on bail. He'll be talking to her and they'll be saying this and that. She won't be wearing the watch. She'll say she feel bad. She wore the watch. Professor can't, she's got to have it. Set her up. This, that, and the other. She's so sorry. Blase Skippy. So then he'll say, well, look, he'll have a plan to try to have her wear the watch and then start talking about how Kane been threatening him, said he was going to kill him, manipulating him. He didn't know what to do. And then he put that on him and set him up. That's what's going to happen. Watch. That's a good plan right there. So, I don't know, man. I think that would be a good one. If she came to him and told him everything, and then he decide, I'm going to talk to her while she wearing that little wire, and I'm going to say all this stuff that's not all the way true, it'll point to Kane. Kane got a rap sheet. Kane is on campus and don't belong. Kane got connection to Ramirez, and he could say he tried to shoot him, but missed and shot the professor and ran and told him, if I see you again, I'm going to kill you. Maybe. That would probably be his best bet. Because they got to have some type of security footage of Kane keep coming up there all the time. I mean, that don't make any sense. So, you know, Leela Renee on Facebook, you say they got Kane coming up there and they're going to realize Kane set him up. He the one who going to go down. Remember, he the last one to talk to Ramirez and he got him released. Exactly. Yep. I think so too. And, you know, if what I just said does happen, then I can see, you know, Professor Carey in trouble. I know I said earlier that maybe she won't die, unless it's Monet. But after thinking about it, if Lauren comes clean and tells her what she did and all of that, and Tariq knows that she was coming for him about that karma thing, so he'll be like, oh, okay, she was trying to set me up the whole time. I think Tariq, he can't shoot her because that's too obvious. So he'd have to find out some other way to get rid of her. You know, and she really don't have proof that Tariq did it either. Because the book was about him loosely. I mean, the book also was saying that he was sleeping with her, which wasn't true. So, you know, that ain't necessarily the case. It's not that easy to, you know, say, oh, well, I read the book and the book was about you, so you did it. I mean, we can have books and movies about all kind of stuff. That don't mean it's true. In BMF, they had Meech kill somebody that's alive in real life right now. So, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it happened and it's true. So we'll see if she's able to possibly get out of this alive. I think that she definitely will mess up if she messes with Zeke again, though. You know, Hen Dog, you say she going to die, she going to dead. Yeah, I mean, if she mess with Zeke and you messing with his future, then that's definitely a no-no. That's definitely a no-no, and Nene ain't having that no-no. Not at all. So, she definitely in trouble with that one. But as far as Tariq, if he shoot her after he get out, like, that's just so obvious. That definitely would put him back in jail as a suspect. Leela, you say Professor Lock and Key is good as gone. She a loose end. Monet gonna take her out. She gonna end up with Zeke. And that's what I think she gonna end up messing up, is that she might end up back with Zeke and thinking everything is cool. She gonna like that blonde hair and that pink sweater. Those colors go so good together with you, Zeke. Nah, but she definitely gonna make that mistake with Zeke. And I think that Monet may be ready to take her out for that. And Monet may shoot her, which then again may bring more heat on Tariq. But this is supposedly a Ivy League school, and you got all these people in jail now or getting, you know, killed and all this crime going on. They would clean house. They would get rid of her. They would fire, they would expel Tariq. Braden probably cool because his family got that money. So we'll see what happened with him. But if he tries to put too much out there, he going to bring extra heat on his situation that he don't need. So I don't think that he want to do that. So it ain't looking too good, man. I think Lauren is going to be the one that's going to help Tariq the most. And I think Lorenzo is going to be trying to get his business back together again, which is stupid. I mean, you was just in jail. Looked like you wasn't coming out no time soon. And then you get out, and the next thing you do is want to start a drug business again. Like, I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with that. I would let Monet keep handling it to a certain extent. Besides, as a felon, you can't, associate with other felons or something, right? But then again, they may have got the case thrown out because the person that prosecuted him had a bunch of shady stuff going on. So who's to say how they got him off? We ain't really hear how that happened. Jordan, you said Tariq could ask to see the context of the book and get out because he wrote it. He has all those papers he typed saved on the USB. he can get out that way. That's a good point. Thanks for the super chat. That's a real good point. A lot of that info, you know, is based off of stuff he wrote. He could say this book was basically my book, and he was going to take credit for it. But I was ghostwriting it. That's why I say it's a lot of circumstantial evidence. I don't think they really have anything on Tariq. That badge, it does not look good, and that is very bad. But his fingerprints ain't on it. If they do the rest of their work, they can find that Kane was there, had no business. I think they can get out of that. Bape God, that's another good wild card. Simon Stern. He definitely might want to get Tariq out because he still want those buildings that the club is in. I guess the guy that's Elvin is paying all the bills to keep the stuff up without the taxes, you know, and foreclosure and all of that. So who knows? But because it is pretty complicated to just have property just sitting like that for years. So I'm guessing that's what's happening. But you know, Stern does want that stuff back. So it's in his interest to get Tariq out. Trinae, you said you feel sorry for Yasmin. She the only innocent one on the whole show. She need to be in a good home. But you know how it went with Tariq. Exactly. And I'm glad that she didn't go with him. Because that fool wasn't going to have no time for her. All the stuff he doing. And they talking about grandma was spending the money. She was buying boxes of wine. She wasn't buying no, you know what I'm saying, Cristal. So, I mean, that little box of wine, she could have got a year's supply for $20. I mean, she wasn't spending no money. And as the person that's taking care of the child, she got a right to spend money and buy liquor. Liquor ain't illegal. She 60-something years old. She messed up by being under the influence and crashing while she was driving. But they painted her out to be a wino. So, I don't know. I don't think she no wino. I mean, technically she is. She buying a box of wine, but she ain't a wino that's spending all her money on wine. She's very cheap. A cheap wino. So, you know. Anyway. T.S. Willis, you say, when he got in that car, my jaw dropped. You talking about Tariq finally driving? I know, right? When did he learn how to drive? We've been watching this dude nonstop. He done learned how to drive, everything. Box of wine, boy. See on them box of wine, they locked her up for drinking cheap shit. That's a crime where you from. You need to drink better than that. Don't you know the cheap stuff gets your toe up faster? That's how it works. Tommy taught him. That's right. Tommy gave him one driving lesson for his birthday. That's all it takes. Tariq is a natural. He's a genius. One driving lesson, I'm good. Yeah, man. Tariq, man. Eric, I definitely with you. Tariq definitely needs to learn how to fight. At least learn how to throw a punch, fight back. You may not win, but you need to fight back. You don't just get whooped like that and choked out and just punked all the time, every time. Like, damn. He lucky he black, because Braden wouldn't respect him at all. And if Braden would have saw his face, he'd be like, damn, somebody ain't respect your black card, bro. Look like somebody ain't respect your black card. Where you was at? Because, you know, he definitely ain't had no respect around nobody else other than Braden. He swore he was hard when he around them. Then he talking about to his sister, who I gotta beat up. I'm surprised she didn't say nothing when she saw him. Like, Reek, what happened to your face? She ain't say nothing. She just looked like, okay, I'll live with you. I'll be like, I ain't living with you. You getting your ass with. Hey, look, maybe I'm gonna wait where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, till we like figure this out, and then we'll make a move later, you know. So we'll see. Definitely, Eric, thanks for the super chat. You say Ghost got the last laugh in that note. You ain't lying, man. He definitely let him know, hey, I always knew this is where you end up. And so, you know, he did try to prevent it. He did try to tell him pretty much not to get into this life. He didn't listen. Although, of course, Ghost didn't think that he would be there for the murder of him. He did know what this game is about. So, yeah, Tariq's story not even close to being over. That's a great point, Sheena. That's why I think that it would have been perfect to end the show with that. Like, whatever season they done with this show, that's what it should have said. Perfect. And we see him, whatever it is, however long it is, I mean, however age he is, sitting there reading that, and this time he not getting out. That would have been perfect. Perfect. But they came up with that idea. It was a great idea, and they probably wanted to use it, and it hit. It hit. It was good. I just think it would have been perfect if that was how they ended the show. No more episodes, and he just sitting in prison reading that note. Like, damn. And then that'd have been it. That'd have been dope. So, you know. Lucky, Ghost is dead. That's funny. People still don't want to believe Ghost ain't dead. Ghost is dead. But, you know, they could have made his voice read that letter instead of Tariq's. That would have been cool. Or if we see him in prison, maybe see Ghost in the prison, similar to how we saw Kanan in the first episode with his mind, with his thinking. Maybe see Ghost like telling him some stuff in his mind, so to speak. I could see that. So, who knows? Anyway, this was a good episode. I think it was the best episode of the season, and probably the best episode of Power Book 2. I could easily give it an 8 to 8.5. It was probably the best overall episode. If not for them trying to upgrade this damn Wire watch, I wouldn't have anything but, you know, great things. And even though they did that, and that was kind of, you know, a reach, it's already been established that was already something that they was going to try to pull. So, I mean, whatever. But other than that, this was the best episode in Power Book 2. And definitely the best episode this season. So, you know, I see some people say a 9. I mean, I can see a 9 to an 8.5 at best. It was the best episode this far. I'll be back later tonight at 10 p.m. Talk about some more of this episode. I have a couple other things loaded up. And, you know, I appreciate everybody for watching. We up to 235 watching right now live. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Check out the, you know, the channel. And I got more videos on the way. Power will be off for the next 2 weeks. So definitely got more theories and videos coming about the show. So definitely come on through tonight at 10. And we'll talk about it some more. Everybody be safe out there. And I'll see y'all later. Unlike Tariq, who might be there for a while. Anyway, y'all be easy. And I'm out of here. Peace.